All right? So, will you cut your commission? What's the answer?
No.
Oh, but do it the right way. Okay? No. Okay? All righty. So back to Linda. Now we're going to go with whatever you say. Thank you so much for all the teaching moments.
You're welcome. So what would you do when there's an agent at the door and you're not even done talking about?
Here's what I would do. I'm sitting at the kitchen table with the folks and there's an
There
agent
was
at the
no
door.
kitchen table, so we were at the couch.
Okay, so you're all sitting at the couch?
Just me and him at the couch, yeah.
Okay.
And a phone.
And an agent knocks on the door. I would turn and ask the seller, did you know they were coming or is this a surprise?
Well, yeah, the window was there. He's like, oh, there's the next agent.
Oh, I thought it was Jimmy John's.
What is this, like drive-through agents?
I said I would volunteer, I'll just tell them that we're all taken care of, thanks.
Well, here's what I would do, okay? Wayne is your first name? Okay, I would do a version of what Wayne said. I would say, hold on a second. How much time are you giving all these agents? I put this look on my face like, I'm just curious, how much time are you giving these agents? So, are you interested in our proven 12-point marketing strategy? Did anybody tell you about the 4 factors that affect the sale of your home, no matter who you choose? Oh my gosh, we've got some work to do. Listen, hold on, you stay right there. Then I'm gonna go to the door and I'm gonna say, you know what, I feel really bad. You're over here and you can't come in. Go get a coffee, get a bite to eat, come back in about 45 minutes. We just got to the good stuff. Unless you're thinking of transferring over to Vision Realty Centers with all the benefits that we have here. Because I'm about to share some really good stuff the seller wants to hear and I ain't gonna tell you. So, when I'm done, you come back. If you're better than me, I'm gonna tell him flat out he should hire you. But I'm gonna give you a heads up. This guy's gonna be hiring me. So if you have any buyers, you'll be the first agent to know it's up for sale. You might wanna start calling them. Now, if I say that in front of the seller, what does the seller think? Who is this guy? Am I right?
Yeah.
Was there
He's
some
pretty big.
confidence
We
in what I
better
just
better
said?
sign the paperwork.
Yeah, that's
All
why I
right.
was gonna sell my house.
Right on. See that? Thank you so much. This is the guy, this is the gal that's going to sell my house. Okay, here's another technique. So what you're saying is you're looking for a good agent that's going to work hard for you. Your looking's over. You found me. Got it? Your looking's over. You found me. All right? Do you see how getting hired is a series of little connections? And then it carries the motion that you're the one. Okay? Now we've had some fun, but I've not said anything to you I wouldn't say in front of humans. Okay? You're on an appointment. It's battle mode. Okay, quick question for you. How many referrals do you get from a listing you lost?
0.
None. I want the listing. I want to earn the right to the listing. I want to earn the right to referrals. I want to be asking for referrals. Because you want to make some money? Here, let me show you this technique. I gotta move this, John. Can I write on your board?
Absolutely.
All right. This is like so cool. This will make you rich. In just 3 years, you'll have an amazing income in real estate.
I glued those on, John.
Okay, that's a good one. All right, last time I checked, there were 365 days in a year, yes?
Yes.
Okay? Now, if just one time out of 365 days, somebody gives you a referral, would that help your career?
Sure.
Well, let's see how this multiplies out. If, what do you want to do your first year? 6 deals, 10 deals? Give me a number.
1 a month.
30.
30? Okay, let's do 10. All right, so your first year, you're number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do 10 real estate transactions. Okay, now watch this. Your second year, you do 10 real estate transactions, plus one time out of 365 days, these 10 people give you 10 other listings or sales. So how many closings did you have your second year in the business? 20. Watch, this gets really crazy. In your third year in the business, do you think you would be better than 10 a year? Think you might get 15? Okay, so now you have 15 plus how many?
Closing, so.
10 from the first year, 10 from the second year, so now you have 15 plus 20. You have 35 closings. Okay, if you do a $100,000 sale, listing, times 3%, that's $3,000. 3,000 times 35 is $105,000 a year. Isn't that interesting? Do you know how hard it is to find 35 new people a year, every year, unless you get some help? That's why you want to do a really good job, and you want to follow up, and you want to stay in contact with people. Real estate agents do this business wrong. They'll throw money in the newspaper, they'll throw money on postcards, they'll throw money doing all kinds of stuff, scatter ads, hoping to get somebody. And then when I say to them, so what's your marketing budget for the people that already believe in you, that already know you, that already trust you, that you've already done a good job for? Well, I don't do anything for them. And that's why they stay broke, instead of making a good income. Now watch how this plays out. You think if you're making $105,000 a year, you might buy some CDs, you might take a course, you might improve your skills, you might invest in yourself, you might pay for some internet leads. You think you might start investing some of that money back in? Because now you're not scrambling and worried about bills anymore, right? You got your bills handled and you got extra. So you can really build your business. So here we are, year 4, you had 35. You do your 15 again, plus 35, you're at 50 closings. 50 plus this, you're at 65 to 70 closings. At 65 to 70 closings, do you have yourself a business?
Mhm.
Well, you do. $150,000 to $250,000 a year, depending on the price point. Okay, and here's the cool thing. Did you have to spend $500,000 to buy a pizza place? Did you have to spend $1 million to buy a McDonald's or something like that? No. You just had to show up and stop watching TV. And get on appointments with some courage. And ask questions. And listen to people. And find out what's important to them. And bring some solutions and some results. And they hire you. Isn't that interesting? Okay? Well, let's say that I'm full of it. Who does he think he is? Oh my gosh. Are we in Livonia?
Mhm.
I coached a company in Livonia last year. Not kidding you. One of the gals in Livonia closed over $100,000 in commission to herself in the month of August. She had a good year. Lori is her first name. She made over $100,000 in the month of August. So don't tell me you can't do it. Okay? Because Lori has a mouth like a truck driver. But the bottom line is, she gets in front of people. She's fearless. You got that? So she shows up, she knows what she's doing, people look at her, and when she starts being Lori, you know what they get? This person's real. No one talks like this. Is that different? Yeah, and she leverages it. This is me. It's like, well, do we have to put up with you? No, once you buy something, I'll let you go. All right? So, you can make some serious money, but let's just say I'm blowing smoke. Let's say I'm totally off. Let's say that $105,000, I lied to you. It was half. It's $53,000 a year. Last time I checked, that was still pretty good income. I got my hair cut today, so I look nice and pretty when I came to talk to you. Person who cuts my hair, she's a human. She comes in contact with other humans. So what do I ask humans that I know and that I give money to? Who else do you know? Listen, you cut hairs, anybody mention they're thinking about moving? Got that, everybody? And you know what she said? As a matter of fact, I passed 2 of your cards out last week. I said, you did? Who'd you pass them out to? Now that's a much better chair conversation for me. As she's telling me about people that she's passing, and one person's going through a divorce, she told them all about me. And another person, they have a job opportunity to move to Florida, and they have 2 homes to sell, they have a cottage on a lake, plus they have the home, and if they went to Florida, they'd want me to sell both of them. And she said, I told them all about you. Okay? She told me their names. I said, Do you have their phone numbers? Can you call them back, tell them I